side has produced an effort on target. We're inside the final 10 minutes of the opening half. Lovely run. Bash read it nicely. Belhamri with an inch-perfect pass, and Bundy helps work the ball to safety. Not the tallest player, Bundy, but played basketball for a number of years. Throughout at high school as well. He's a very instinctive player, and he's got wonderful footwork, and perhaps some of that comes from playing basketball. The on-court movement. Owino clears to a roar of approval from the home fans. Marking their tournament debut in some fashion, this edition are Kenya up against the two-time champions, crowned in 2018 and 2020. Undefeated in the last 14 Chan matches, I remind you. As much though as Morocco have pedigree and history in this competition, Setoure is very much a pragmatic coach and says that despite their many successes, his focus is not on the past, it's on what's before him here and now today. Bundy clears, only as far as Riai, who steps wide. Manzour again collects, shot comes in, it's a snapshot, but it's well saved by Nomundi. Down into his left to deny Anas El Mafraoui. Siraj. Back to Siraj, inside. Manzour. Bundy over the top, into the path of Omondi. Two players wait for a delivery and another at the back post. He'll get a second chance perhaps. Irambo now. It's coming down onto the head of Ryan Ogum, but he's unable to direct it goal bound. Applause for the effort and the industry on that last passage of play for Kenya. Brady McCarthy eager to see his side finish though, as he so often did. Scored against Morocco at the Africa Cup of Nations in 1998 when he was player of the tournament. It was a 2-1 win in the quarterfinals for Bafana Bafana. Rimat quite wide. Edward Khan. Lamari, Edward Khan. This stadium, built for the All Africa Games in 1987. Edward Khan represented Morocco at the last African Games in 2019 in Rabat. Or the edition before Ghana, I should say. Mafraoui. A moment ago, spilled ball that he was able to take a snapshot from. It was a fine effort, and also top draw from Omondi. Watchful all the way. The Bandari keeper denied Morocco what was the first shot on target in this game. A couple of Bandari players who featuring for McCarthy's side. Bandari, the coastal club based in Mombasa. Siraj another students in that left back role today. That'll be a free kick to Morocco. Ashiri a little too eager to try to win the ball back. He's got some international experience. He played in the United States for a season. It was an injury interrupted season for him. Played in the USL League 2 for Golden State Force. Obviously defended and worked away by Crispin Orambo up to Ben Stanley Omondi. The idea was good, but it was cut out by the man who was cautioned a short while ago, Bouchaï Barassi. Morocco have it back. Namari doesn't want to go near Manzour. Morocco recognise the ability of the 19-year-old. Trying to stay away from him and use the flanks. Mansour is drifting to the far flank, and he's so far cut out all the Moroccan efforts down that flank, the right flank. Omondi being applauded. Then Stanley Omondi, a short while ago, looking for a little bit of space. Ogam was there to chase, and the frustration apparent for Benny McCarthy. He was one of the finest finishers on the African continent. Mansour feeding the pass out to Mushiri. Then Stanley Omondi. Stanley Omondi with a chance to shoot, takes a deflection, it's come the way of Ogam. Ogam turns left, fires home. Kenya lead, building up to half-time, and Ryan Ogam lives up to his billing as he fires Kenya in front in Kasarani. That was a sensational finish from Ogam. He was marked out as the player to watch at this tournament. He has delivered now, much to the delight of the partisan home fans. Nairobi erupts, Kenya erupts, Harambee Stars lead. It's joy and jubilation, but we're not even halfway into this tie. Ryan Ogam, what a reward for a player who can finish with aplomb and brilliance. 15 goals this past campaign, but it was injury interrupted. The chance was there. Ogam sidesteps two and then fires it past 6 Morocco players. Pinpoint accuracy. Take a bow. Ryan Wesley Ogam. McCarthy couldn't wait, he couldn't wait, and then it came. Munib Josephs is there with him. So is the entire country of Kenya. Ogam strikes, Morocco trail. Is there something special on the cards today? El Harar concedes for the first time. Morocco have had 38 final third entries. That goal came from Kenya's 10th final third entry. Luadni out wide, Arasi. Mufid wanting to get involved. Arasi back with Luadni. Aitwar Khan has dropped a little deeper and drifted toward the left. Benny McCarthy, and indeed his Kenyan players, would know that this job is only halfway done. But they do have the all-important opening goal in this tie. Down the flank, and Omondi prevents that ball from going over the goal line. Another look. Stanley Omondi with a shot that was blocked by Mufid, and then Ogam pounced on the loose ball, sidestepped the defender who is cutting back to close him down, and 6 Moroccan players in front of him. Despite that, he finds a way through. It's pinpoint, it's precision, it's perfect for Kenya. So no longer is Austin Odhiambo the only Kenya player who has scored at this tournament. He scored both Kenya's goals in their opening 2 fixtures. As we hit the 45-minute mark here in Kasarani, 4 minutes of additional time. Rimat playing in a more advanced position now, finds Elkabi. Elkabi had a little space, but Kiwagi closed him down quickly. Still an opportunity here for Morocco, scrambled away, but only as far as Riai, who tries to follow up, and Bundy takes one for the team. Bundy taking the ball to a very delicate part of the body. Anas El Mathraoui, meanwhile, is down. Lewis Bundy put his body on the line to defend from this passage of play. Owino squeezed it out only as far as Riai. Bundy closed down quickly. Both down. Mathraoui down after Irambo had ploughed into him. Morocco are approaching 50 final third entries in this opening half. They've yet to score. They dominate possession, but they don't lead on the scoreboard. Ryan Ogam separates these sides. The Tusker man from Nairobi. For many, the player to watch. There was talk about him moving to Algeria. The Giants, USM Alger, wanted him, but the move didn't materialise. A move to Sweden collapsed. Now there is a VAR check going on here. And it's for Irambo. Certainly goes into El Mathraoui. And the referee, Kabore, needs to make a decision to determine whether or not Kenya have players who receive red cards in successive games. Irambo was brought in for his physicality, and that, I'm afraid, is a very dangerous looking challenge. Kabore will look at it again before making an informed decision. But this could be bad news for Kenya on the stroke of half-time. El Mathraoui working the ball away. Irambo over the top. A FIFA official since 2020, the Burkinabe. He was well positioned to make the call, but there was plenty of frenetic action going on in that passage of play. The VAR check is over. Vincent Kabore has made his decision based on the VAR, and it's going to be a free kick to Morocco. Does he go to the back pocket? Irambo's off. Irambo is off. Benny McCarthy protests. He protests loudly. But by the letter of the law, endangering the safety of an opponent speaks to a red card, and the referee, Vincent Kabore, has made an informed decision to end this match for Crispin Irambo. Kenya, for successive matches, have a player sent off. It was Marvin Nabwire in the last game against Angola. It's Crispin Irambo here. And that, I'm afraid, is a red card. Irambo departs. Kenya down to 10. Well, they played some inspired football with 10 against Angola. They did not concede while they were down by a player, but they'll need to do it against a far sterner opponent in Morocco here. Squad captain Aboud has a word with Irambo, who's applauded off by the capacity crowd. He put in a very sharp shift in the opening half, but it's ended in disappointing fashion. So free kick to Morocco is how play gets back underway on the stroke of half-time. Aitor Khan stands over this one, just outside the 18-yard area. Will it be Bellamari? It will be. Low and flat, and Omondi is well positioned to deny Morocco an equaliser. the fullback, strikes it clean, but he strikes it straight at the well-positioned Omondi. He's now sunk that ball downfield and gone all the way to the opposition goalkeeper. Morocco have dominated possession in this game. And that is the end of an opening half that has yielded one goal, and it's gone the way of Ryan Wesley Ogum, the 20-year-old sensational striker with a pinpoint precision finish that has gifted Kenya a lead, but they are down by a player. El Harar concedes for the first time. And as the players march towards their change rooms at half-time, Ogum's goal separates the teams. Kenya are up by a goal, but they're down a player against Morocco at half-time. Christian Rambo's red card, one of the key moments. Players march to the tunnel.
My enemies are suffering. Representing 200,000 music listeners.
Well, they lined up against one another. Statistically, it was dominance for Morocco in the possession stakes. And while they had the lion's share of shots in the early stages, Kenya came back to have 5 shots at goal. And one of them on target, tucked into the back of the net by Ryan Ogum. It separates these sides at half-time. The passing accuracy of Morocco will please Sakdewi, but not much else when you look at these statistics overall.